Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Free Mediumship Readings with Beth, and hopefully, I clicked on the correct one so that I can have a feed. We will see what happens.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, let's see. We will have a live chat, and I'm running my phone right now. Whoops, I probably don't want to. Whoops, is this the wrong one? This is last week's.
No, this is good.
Okay, 6 days ago. I just clicked on. So I'm not sure where we are. I apologize. Just give me 1 second. That's 6 days ago. Hold on a second. I apologize, everybody. I may have to just stick my face. There we are. I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? It's good to see you on. I love you guys, and it's always nice to be able to do readings for you. And I come on YouTube right after the Reverend Jeannie comes off of Facebook on Tuesday nights. So I think everybody knows what I do. I'm a medium. I don't use any tools of divination, just giving you words straight from the spirit world that hopefully will help you. And I'm through the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment in New York, as well as my student out here, Paul Casino, who goes live on Sunday evenings. He's amazing. If you go to his Facebook page, Psychic Medium Paul Casino, and watch, I believe it's Sunday evenings, you'll enjoy it. So, and also if people want time with me privately, it's $23 for every half hour. That's it. Okay, that isn't going to change because it's working. Anyway, it's great to see everyone. So let's get started here. And a second. All right. Oh, hi. Okay. Hi, Jeannie. Let's see here. Edna Bailey, how are you? When I touch your vibration, I look at your name. Okay, this is psychometry. We're touching vibrations here. I get some physical pain, and that's more on a psychic level. That's not really a mediumship level. I get some physical pain, and there's a man that comes in and is telling me this, and I'm going to say a little bit broad, okay? It's definitely dad energy, okay? And when I say dad energy, that means, it could also be a grandpa. I think it's dad. However, he's talking to me about leg pain, and I can actually feel it from my knees down and like my calves. And that you take care of everyone else but yourself, okay? And so he's saying, take the time to find out what causes the pain. And I'm not a medical doctor, so I have to say that it's important. Please take care of your own pain before you fix everyone else's. Okay. There's so many people with you, Edna, in the spirit world. It's like you're in the center of a circle of angels. Okay, and our spirit guides are angels. So this is a beautiful, beautiful vision that I'm having. Just know you're not alone, and that they're there, and so you can talk to them just like I'm talking to you right now. Okay, please remember that. Okay, love. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Bobby Joe. Hi, everybody. Sally Chanel. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, love. Sally, are you? I prefer when people want me to contact someone in the spirit world, if you put their name up in block letters, because then I can see it more clearly and do it quickly and get through. I would like to read for at least 50 people. So if you put the name up in block letters, it will really help me. Sally, seeing that it's your birthday, okay, there's a man in the spirit world, and it's somebody that you were friends with. and he is kind of wavy hair, wavy brown hair, and he had a sudden death. Okay, and in spiritualism we say, the change called death. Okay, because it is just a change. We are energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. Okay, but this gentleman is here, and he's saying happy birthday, and he's saying, don't forget the ride. Don't forget the ride is what he said. Okay. Also, Sally, there's something with you with a relationship in the physical world right now. So this is more psychic than mediumistic, where you have questions. You're wondering about, whether this is going to work or not. Um, and I'm going to say yes, it will work. It can work. However, okay, I have to add, however, it's a rocky road, and some things I have to move this a little bit because I'm like, okay, um, some things are easier, okay, and maybe it would be easier for you to do something else. I feel you're very tired with the struggles in this particular relationship, so it's just a seed that spirit is planting for you here, hun. Okay. Aw, thank you, Bobby Joe. And Caitlin Morgan, yes, Graham Ellen absolutely did. Um, and she has this beautiful smile, big, huge smile when it comes to the boys. Um, she wants to bring treats, and she does bring treats. And, the boys see her and feel that energy more than you do, okay? Um, Ellen is just a sweet, sweet woman, Caitlin. Just, and then she's talking about the fire, um, to have the boys be careful of touching hot things. And I don't know if it's a outside fire pit or what it is. She has concerns about this. And it's not fatal or anything. Okay, it's just Graham Ellen's concerns. She's also talking to me about a wishing well, and you making your wishes and putting them in that well. And that's a memory that she shares with you, that she brings up today. And I hope that makes sense for you, love. Let's see. Hi, Chella. How are you? Hi. I'm just going to say hi, everybody. Okay, so you want Helen, Sally. Is it Chanel, or Shamal? Okay. Let's see here. I get, like, when I touch Helen's vibration, this really strong, tough woman that absolutely took no nonsense from anybody. Okay. She she's like waving these papers around. Like, the papers aren't done. The papers aren't done. We got to get them done by a certain time. And it's work, and very not a procrastinator. Just go, 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 go. Get things done now, get organized about it, and let's go. And then at the same time, she's laughing because I think she's saying that, you might find this humorous, okay? How she comes in and how it's not bossy. It's not, somebody else might say that it's bossy, okay? Sally, all right? Somebody else might say it's bossy. However, that's just her personality, all right? She just says it like it is, and people need to accept it, or not talk to her at all, because that's just who she was. No nonsense. And a lot of love comes through, and I guess she doesn't want you to procrastinate, okay? And hopefully that makes sense, love. Oh, that's sweet. Bobby Joe wish you a happy birthday. Oh, good. That's good, Edna. Just get it checked out. Just because I'm not a medical doctor, and I don't think it's anything serious, um, but I feel like there is relief, so I want you to get that relief, okay? I'm trying to move along here so I can get as many people as I can. Allie J, 68, Uncle John. You know what's funny? Allie J's Uncle John reminds me of Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, I don't know. I think that's the name of the movie. Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck. From and it's a John Candy movie. Okay. Um, just that fun-filled uncle that wouldn't tell your parents if something went wrong and always wanted to give and make you happy. Um, just a loving person whose life you completely lit up. Um, Uncle Ben is talking to me about fishing and being outdoors, camping. That's funny because Uncle Buck, the movie Uncle Buck, is about like John Candy and his family, Dan Aykroyd and his family, and they're brothers, and they're in a cabin that John Candy rented. It's called The Great Outdoors, actually. No, yes, that's another movie with John Candy. Both movies are with John Candy. Anyway, I just see him like that, and if you don't know who John Candy is or what he looks like, Google him and see if he reminds you of Uncle John. Okay. Anyway, a wonderful man, and very, very smart, very smart. But he's talking to me about you finishing school and finishing your trade that he's concerned you won't do, with the restrictions that have happened with COVID-19. He's worried you won't finish, and he would really like you to. And he's telling me there's a gift for you when you do. Okay. And it's not only the gift of a, uh, oh my gosh, diploma, but it's a gift from him, which you would know. You would know it was from him. I don't know why he's talking to me about horses, Uncle John. Okay, Charlene 10. Can I get your mom's name, please? In block letters. No, there's no list, Star Travels. It's just who Spirit draws me to. I don't choose, Spirit chooses. They make your name light up and like you're on a sign, and then I go to your name. Okay. But it helps me if the person that you want contacted is in block letters, because then I can get to more people faster. Brian. Okay. Okay, Star Travels. Let's go ahead with Brian. I feel he has fear. Okay. This is a fearful man. All right. And there's you're so loving, and you get your feelings hurt so easily. Okay. And it just breaks my heart. Because you don't think in a mean way. So you don't understand when other people, might not respond as quickly as you would like them to, or might not love you the way you love. Okay. So yes is the answer with Brian. However, he's not going to do it as fast as you expect, and he's scared. And of commitment. He's scared of commitment. Okay. And so I just, if you could try not to put any expectations on him and just let him move at his pace, it'll all be okay. If you push him, I think he'll back up. Okay. And hopefully that makes sense. Star Travels. Okay, love. Oh, thank you. And if people would please subscribe to the channel, it would be so fantastic. That's all I ask. If you could please sub to the channel, so I can get with YouTube's algorithm. I would love that. Okay, what's your mom's name, Charlene?
Deborah.
Deborah. Okay. Well, yes is the answer. She's around you all the time. You're not picking up on her scent, and that's what it is for me. It's so strong, the scent. Is it Poison? The perfume Poison? It's a very strong scent, very beautiful. And then Spirit said to me Poison, so I just have to go with that. And it would just be a little bit, because it's a very heavy smell. She is talking to me about you singing and saying that you enjoy it, and you enjoy doing it when you go out. And why haven't you? And of course, we couldn't go do anything, right? So soon, hopefully, we'll have the time to go out again and have fun, and not sit around and worry so much. She worries because you worry, and she's good. Mom is around you, and then at the same time, mom has a life on the other side. Mom is really, really good in the kitchen and with baking. And so she's working on things like that on the other side, okay? Because that's her passion. But her family is also her passion. Her family is her first passion. She wants you to wear the brooch or pin. Um, and it may not be your style. However, it's the connection. It's like a portal to feeling more of her energy, and it also has her scent in it. She's talking about trying to make sure people are safe and that they don't fall. So there's definitely a trip hazard there in the house somewhere, and I feel like it's a stair. Okay, so let's just if there's anything like that, get it fixed. Um, She wants you to save your change, love. She's talking to me about your change. Save it and go where you want to go. And please don't say that you can't, because you can. You can do whatever you want. Okay? All right. Okay, so Veronica Taylor, you're saying Michael, and Michael is dad. Hi, Becky and Lori. How are ya? Okay, Michael. Will you come in, Michael? He's he's coming, but he's busy categorizing. All right, categorizing files or books. Okay, um, he is there, and it's just like he comes with sawdust. The smell of sawdust is Michael. Okay, um, it's his words, and he just says, a spirit says to me he comes with sawdust. So to me that means there's kind of an outdoor kind of woodsy smell, and that he's always working. He never has idle hands. He Oh, and he loves his meat and potatoes. Loves his meat and potatoes after a hard day's work. Um, and he loves you, and he's proud of you for being so thrifty with the money, is what he said to me. I don't know if tonight's a money theme or what's happening. That's always up to spirit. I just do what they tell me. Um, don't trust so easily, he's saying. He has been there, and when he's there, there's a problem with the window, and it keeps, like, it's stuck. It's stuck. Okay, and that's your Michael thinks that's funny. Okay, really, he liked to joke. So get that window going. Okay. All right. All right. Becky and Lori. Okay. So I'm gonna so Becky, I'm going to just speak to you first. I'm going to say, and I don't know if you heard, I gave you a message a couple weeks ago in reference to that I would love to help Riley, if given the chance. And also, and this is something that that Spirit talked to me about, was helping her, and it could be just a phone conversation, uh, and kind of trying to explain to her some of the things that might be going on, of which I don't know right now because I'm just lightly touching her vibration. But if I could get just time alone with her, I would know. Spirit would tell me just everything that's going on, that I'm meant to be helping with, because that's what they're saying. I'm meant to be helping her. Um, It's funny because I at first felt like you were going to be really, really unhappy um, with things at the school. However, now I feel like you're going to be really happy with the way things are, and it's weird. However, I do see you being happy, and I do see money being good. Um, Money coming that you didn't expect. So things being really, really good for you there. And that even though now your job is different, it's still going to be good and you're going to be happy. Um, Lori, I'm going to tell you what the Reverend Jeannie told me. Okay, this is a perfect time to say it because then it's for everybody. Okay, I've always had a really hard time understanding why, after being a medium for 30 years, okay, why people cry or get upset when someone crosses over to the other side, because we know that they're happy and they're in a better place. I know what I see. I know what I've seen. I know what's there. Lori, I know you know what's there because I know what you've seen. Okay. And we know it's beautiful. And we know that people can choose where they want to live, the kind of environment they want to live in. All right. And I never, and it may be that I just might be a little bit harder of a person. I kind of have kind of maybe a hard shell. Nonetheless, I love people. I just, um, well, from a young age was taught that it would be selfish for me to get upset when people crossed over. So that's just how I've done my life. However, the Reverend Jeannie told me that people need to grieve and that it may not be a good idea for me to say to people, you know, no tears, don't cry. There's no reason to cry. Um, because she said, what we're grieving, and I always knew that we were grieving the loss of a person. Okay. She wasn't telling me that because I already knew that. But what she was telling me was that what we're grieving is the actual physical sensations that we had with the individual that crossed over. The way a hug felt, and every hug feels different. The way holding a hand felt, and every hand holding feels different. The way, a kiss on the cheek felt from that person. The sensation of the feeling senses in our bodies that we are here in the physical world to experience, we no longer have from that person. And that, it's like nerves, okay? That is the nerve endings. That is the grief that we are experiencing, okay? And it's right to grieve, and it's right to go through the stages, and it's all right to cry if we need to, all right? And I'm going to leave you with that, Lori, and I love you. Are we getting anything here? Oh, Tammy Dodge, Avery Girls. I need Grandpa's name, Amanda Chase. God bless you too, Star Travels. Okay, I'm going to, Charlotte Jones. How are you? Your mom's name is Beth, and I've seen that scroll past me a couple of times. It's funny when I hear, I think about, it's cool how we both have the same name, and then immediately I think of the song Kiss or the song Beth by Kiss, okay? And I think mom had a lot of heartache and in this physical world, and felt alone a lot of the time, even when she was surrounded by people. She was super strong, and she was able to rise above that. Uh, and she just had a lot of responsibilities and a lot on her plate. And no matter what came on, mom could handle it. Okay. So she's very strong. She's very beautiful. Okay. I see a physically beautiful woman who doesn't need to wear makeup, really. It's just a natural beauty. I see lighter hair. And this is how she's showing herself to me right now. The way that she feels that she looked the best, and it's probably like in her late 20s. Okay. Um, just free and kind of like a hippie style. Okay. And then also, she cleaned up real nice. Now, she didn't have much of a chance to do that. Now she does, and she wants you to know that she does now. Now she continues to, um, you know, enjoy the outdoors and enjoy her music and enjoy, um, her dancing and dressing as she loves. And she is with you, and she's talking to me about coloring. The coloring that you did and the coloring that you did together. This topic is special to her. She's talking about all the pictures that you made for the refrigerator and and she saw all this. She loved all this. And she's saying coloring soothes your nerves because, and I'm not a medical doctor, but she's telling me that you have anxiety issues and that it helps your anxiety. And she's asking why you're not doing it. And she's saying, don't worry about her because she's always with you. Um, there's something with sand with her, where, and so, okay, I would have to say that you guys took a trip where there was sand, all right? Or if you frequented a lake, okay? When you see, sprinkles of sand or somewhere, where you live, not sprinkles, you wouldn't be able to see those, but enough that you could see. That's her, okay? And also, she's in butterflies, monarch butterflies that come around you. That's her energy is in there too. And I hope that makes sense. And then she's talking to me about a little fairy house, okay? That may be a little dollhouse that, um, you guys put outside, okay? And then she's talking about bird houses and just the outdoor fun things that people can create for their yards, okay? Um, all right. Monica D. Okay. So we were worried about this gentleman, right? And whether he was coming around, Manjot. Um, I feel like he really cares about you and that he can't stop thinking about you. And then he's also like, I'm all that. So I don't need to like let it be known that I just want this chick and nobody else. I'm gonna play hard to get. I'm gonna, I can have anybody I want. So I'm gonna, take my time and play cool. But yet he does have deep feelings for you. But if that's what he needs to do for his soul, okay, to play the big macho alpha male, then we got to let him do that because it's what he needs for his soul, okay? I hope that makes sense, love. Ocean, okay. So Amanda. All right, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Hi, Rick and Steph. How are you? Missy Ward, who would you like to talk to, hon? I haven't read for you. Um, oh my, I'm sorry, Becky. I love you, Lori. Lori Reed Avery. Look at my face. I love you. It was a tough day, and that's okay because you've got so many people that love you here and on the other side, and we're here for you, okay? And you have beautiful, lovable children that are just awesome. And then you also have my oldest awesome son that just loves you to pieces. That was a joke. Okay. Your kids aren't a joke. No, Jeff adores you. Okay. Um, so okay. What Hi Martha. Missy, do you know who Missy wants to talk to?
Spirit guide.
Oh, okay. All right. So let me grab Rick and Steph here. How are you, Rick and Steph? It's good to see you on there together as Rick and Steph because I felt for a minute there a little bit of shaky ground, and I'm not sure why. I didn't look into it that deep because I knew Spirit told me that everything was going to be okay. They showed me cement, and it was like a foundation, okay, for a home, and that you were both in that together. And so neither one of you, I mean, you could have pulled yourselves out of that if you wanted to, but you didn't want to. There's a best friendship there. There's a very strong love between the two of you. And I think Spirit has basically told me how I've interpreted some of the issues, Rick and Steph, have to do with a lot of the loss and just how you feel inside, just a lot of abandonment, okay? In the physical sense, okay? And that has hurt you both, okay? But as far as someone talking to you, so Rick is asking for you, Steph. Who in particular would you like to talk to? I'm telling you, Graziana's always there, and she's a climber. I got to tell you. And I don't know why I say Graziana because I think her name is Grace, but that's how I get it every time. Graziana climbing this ladder that goes to like a loft or the top of a bunk bed, and in the kitchen, in and out of the kitchen cabinets, just busy, 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 busy. She's just a busy little girl, busy little bee. And I got this message about sidewalk chalk from Graziana, that if you see sidewalk chalk, um, not just, anywhere, because when you're walking down the street, taking a walk together, you might see a child has written in front of their home. However, this is like you'll see some of it around your house or find a piece of sidewalk chalk. That is Graziana. Okay. And I'm wondering about your mom. I want to ask you about your mom, Steph. I do feel your mom is in the physical world, but I feel there was a woman that you were closer to, that would be a grandma, that would be in the spirit world, that was maybe more like a mom. And she's very beautiful. You look very much like her, and I feel your energy is much more like hers than your mom's. I don't know her name. However, she is um, she's there, and she's just so soothing. She's like Mary Magdalene or Mary, mother of Jesus. She is just taking your face and just holding it and looking at it and just trying to comfort you, wipe your tears. So I hope that makes sense, Steph. Okay. Missy Ward, I have to find who you, spirit guide. Okay. Let's see what I can get for you, Missy. Excuse me, I have to have my iced tea. That is my jug of iced tea that I carry around all day and all night. The only time I'm not carrying my iced tea around is when I'm sleeping. There's a man who is coming in for you, Missy, and he's from the 50s. Okay, he has dark hair and it's slicked back, and he looks like a guy from a band called Sha Na Na, kind of a slick back hair. Okay, the way gentlemen wore their hair in the 50s. He is a gentleman. That is why he's one of your spirit guides right now. You aren't used to gentlemen. Okay, he is there to teach you the energy of what you deserve over what you believe that you deserve. That's one spirit guide. I can give you that right now. He smells fabulous, okay? And it's not the smell that you have in your house. It, I think it's Old Spice, the original, okay? When you smell it, he's there. And he's trying to teach you about true, real, unconditional love from a male, okay? Hi, Bernice. Or Berenice. Are we good? Jim? Okay. All right. Let's see. Berenice. I lost you for a second there, and I apologize. I will get right back to it. Where did you go? I saw the name that you put on there, and I don't want to lose that. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Uncle Daniel. Okay, Berenice. Uncle Daniel. He's talking about shooting craps. Okay. And honestly, I've never done that. So, I mean, I just have to say the words that Spirit is saying to me. I did it. So I'm going to say he was a gambler. Okay. And he was a gambling man, and a very charming man, very charming, very handsome. He always had the nicest things for you, the nicest things. The best of the best was what this man was about. And with his gifts and with his love and with his contact and his friendship and his mentoring. Okay. Um, Beautiful. Oh, he's got beautiful jewelry. Um, so I want to say that he just comes through with so much love. And if you may not have anything that belongs to him, please ask another family member if you can have one of the rings. And to, to really connect, just ask him, talk to him just like I'm talking to you right now, to come into one of your dreams, or, just to let you know that I know he's there, but that you would like to see him. And then, Berenice, when we are asking to see a spirit, we need to be very particular about how we say that, because everybody wants to see their loved one. And then if you turn around and there's a full manifestation, when you asked for it, then screaming probably wouldn't help that spirit be able to stay. The minute that we go into fear, spirit flees. Just like if we're astrally projecting, we're out of our bodies, right? The minute we run into fear, back into our bodies, okay? Because out there it's just love, all right? So we want to ask maybe in a dream, or what I'm doing here right now. If you do want to see him, you want it to come slowly, so that it's not just bam, you turn around and he's standing there. And we do have to ask, because even though we're communicating with spirit, they're still working under natural law, so they can't just bust into our lives. We need to say, spirit, I'd like to have you in my life, and I'd like you to come more and more, and I've learned this, and thank you. And I you have me, you have my life. This is what I did. Everyone doesn't have to do this, but this is what I did. I am, I'm married to the spirit world. Okay, so here's my life. I'm your instrument. That's different from somebody that may want to see a loved one. Okay.
Johnston.
Okay. Lucas?
Yes.
Okay. Aw. Okay, Lucas is a little boy. And Johnston, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. I apologize for that. And I don't always, I never remember barely remember what I say to people when I've been on before, because if I remembered it all, I wouldn't be okay. I wouldn't be walking around here doing this. I would probably be like living in a hospital or something, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I can't remember it all, but Lucas is a child. Is this correct? I see a child. I see a 5 to 7-year-old child with you. Can you validate that for me, please? I just, and then I also see that same child at an older age now, 18, 19, and then that may be 17, 18. Okay. So the energy is there with you. Do we get, yes, a child. He just turned 13. Okay. Wow, he looks older than he is. I mean, he's tall. It's beautiful energy. Just like a big, beautiful heart, almost like he was too good for this place, just pure love. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I feel your pain, and I'm sorry for your loss. It's like so many people loved him. It's like a whole congregation loved him. It was like he drew people in like no other. People were just drawn to him. And there isn't a day that goes by that he doesn't think of you. When you think of him, he's thinking of you. That's why you're thinking of him in the first place. That's how it works. Okay. This is something that Reverend Jeannie also teaches. Okay. he would get so excited with the things you did, with the decorating and the gifts and the drives and the places that you took him, and how you tried to give him everything. He appreciates it so much. So much. He's deeply, deeply grateful. And there's something that with animals with him, how much he loves animals, that he could almost speak to them. And also something with your feet, when you feel it on your toes or the bottom of your like foot of your, like the palm of your foot, you feel something, it's Lucas. Okay. Um, this is no worries that this will ever end, this relationship the two of you have. Meditation will help open your third eye so you can see him more. I know you keep his things. He knows it. He knows it. He sees it. He sees what you've hung up. His favorite is the portrait. And he's getting to a point now where he's really knowing that he's cute. And, he's on the other side and he's living, in a community, kind of a rural, but yet still a community, like a really nice housing development, okay, with a man who has dark hair that is uh, he's saying farming to me, okay, so I just have to go with that. But this man um, is very patient, very calm, and very mellow, and he is Lucas's mentor. Okay, I hope that makes sense, Anne. Okay, let's see here. Who haven't I read for? Arrow. Who would Arrow like to talk to? Becky. Arrow 734. Becky. Okay. I keep hearing Rebecca when we say Becky. She seems to like Rebecca now. Like she's choosing to be called Rebecca. She's saying to me that she felt like she was shut out when she was in the physical world. She had so much love from you and your family, and everything else she felt she was shut out from. It's like a wall, like a brick wall. Is when she turns around to try to open a door, she just gets slammed in her face. And this was um, so that tells me she feels like she didn't accomplish as much as she would have liked to accomplish. However, what she accomplished was appreciated by you and your family. Okay, how loving you are, the things that you gave, the love, the encouragement, the support. Honestly, she feels very like a relative. She's so close. Um, and what she does now is, honestly, she's not working. I'm being shown that she is by the beach. That's another thing for tonight. But the dawn, okay, the morning. She keeps saying the dawn, the first light. That she likes to witness this, every day, watch the sunrise. And that's the time of day, really, that you might hear her walking around. Her thoughts about you are so strong. And I know pennies are a thing for everybody. However, Becky's pennies are, there won't just be one, there'd be like three together or two together. Okay. That's from Becky. And also, thank you for the dress, she said to me. Okay. I hope that makes sense.
Martha P.S.
Martha P.S. My grandma.
Grandma Demaria.
Grandma Demaria. Demiria. Got it. Okay. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry. Let's see. Grandma. She's really gifted and probably going to kick my butt. Okay. Martha. I don't want to get my butt kicked by a powerful really feels to me like, this woman is strong in her convictions and her religious convictions, and they may not be the same as mine. Okay, there's a strong tie to Christianity. There's also a strong tie to like
Damiria. Damiria.
Demiria. Okay, I apologize, love. Also a strong tie to studying like the arts of Yoruba and things like that. Okay, Yoruba, who hoodoo. Okay, she's very gifted in those areas. She's not someone that you can ever. She would knows what's going on. She knows what people are saying when even when they're not with her, when they're maybe walking around elsewhere in town. She still knows what they're saying. But everyone loved her at the same time and respected her. She had a way. She had a way about her. And there's a song. Uh, she no, I'm trying to. My gosh, I don't know. She had a way about her. I don't know what it is, but I just can't live without her. Maybe by the Beatles. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it. I'm going to have to find you on Messenger, and I'm going to send it to you later. But this is, and it may have the word smile in it too. But this song is from her to you, and that there's a way about you, and how beautiful you are, and how you move through life, and that you're so graceful and like a swan, is exactly what she said. So I'm going to leave you with that, love. Um, let's see here. Where are we at? Carol Souza. Kyle. Amanda Chase. Okay. Kyle. I feel like Kyle just really left way too soon. Hi, Kat. Oh my gosh, now I lost. Oh, Carol Souza. Okay. I feel like Cairo left too soon. And I'm sorry, Kyle. What a beautiful individual physically. He almost looks kind of Asian to me. How his eyes, or like Navajo, okay? Like almond shaped eyes. Just very physically capable, athletically capable. Um, and he loved you so much more than a best friend. So much more, Carol. Okay. Um, I think you know that. Okay. I think you know that. Um, can he let you know when he's there? Okay. So again, with the element of fire tonight, when you have your fires, your bonfires, or your cookouts, he's saying, because he loved everything about the outdoors, that you will notice that he's there when the flames, suddenly go higher than what they normally would without another log being put on. He works with the element of fire, Kaio does, because he's very, boom, there it is. He's very intense, very, very intense. And very sure of himself at this point, with his lessons and his studies, where he is, that have to do with biology and the sea, okay, the ocean. Did someone ask for me? Ask me for, wow, if I could talk, that would be helpful, right? Because this is a talking show where I open my mouth and Spirit's voice comes through. Ocean. Was Amanda Chase, was that someone's name? Can you validate that for me before we go forward with that? Amber and the ocean.
Amber.
It's Amber. Okay. Um, Amber's coming forward. I can ask them to step forward, but I can't make them. Just so everybody knows that. Just operating under natural law as well. We can ask them. We can't. She's very shy about it. Okay, Amber is, and I'm not really sure why, because she was really outgoing here in this physical world. Another natural beauty, and just fun. Someone that was so trustworthy and so loyal. She showed me the phone. Just the communication was always so good between the two of you. It's like you guys were inseparable, and I feel like she's been trying to communicate with you, and you haven't. It's like you don't hear because you don't want to, because you'll get too upset. It's kind of like you're blocking it. When there's movement in the trees, is what she's saying, on your property, and that would be when you're walking, when you're outdoors, when you're doing things, and you notice it, a rustling through. And I almost feel like Amber's a family member. This woman is so close to you. She's so alert to everything that you're doing, including your health. And she's saying, and I'm not a medical doctor, that you haven't been, eating the best things or taking the best care of yourself. And she also has like a huge cat with her, all right? A huge cat, and he looks gray. Okay. And I don't know if this, to me, she's saying this was your cat. All right. And she is with Amber now. Also, Amber is really good with music and knowing music. So there's certain songs that will come up that you'll hear that will tell you that she's there, and I think you know that. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, Osha Marie. Yes, I see that. Okay. All right. So Walt. All right, Amanda, I'll get to you in just a second. Rick and Steph with Walt. Rick needs you. He's saying, okay, so no, don't worry so much. Rick, please don't worry so much. It's going to be okay financially and in every way. Okay. I just feel like there's anxiety with you that's could have now turned into a panic disorder and is ready to turn into agoraphobia. And I'm not a medical doctor. Okay. Just saying what I see. Okay. So what I want you to do is continue with your medicine that calms you down, and know that Walt is there. Okay. People don't realize spirit is right here. Everywhere there's an empty space is something. Okay. Is another plane of existence. Okay. That we can't see with our physical eyes. Some people can with their physical eyes. We can see it with our third eye, or we can feel it. This is where they walk. Okay. Betwixt the worlds. Okay. Right here. So that's how close they are. All right. And then that was Amanda Chase. Okay. Well, okay, Amanda. So the deal with that is, this is what she wants. If you're saying that you did not have a close relationship with her, when I felt it was close and I saw that it was close, that wasn't healed. Things weren't healed, and there was no closure, and that's the issue. and she's trying to make that happen. Will you forgive her for not being as close as you would have liked her to be? And really, she needs to forgive herself. That can come from you, and it would be nice, Amanda Chase. However, it's really more her thing to do, her thing to forgive, if that makes sense. Let's see, where are we here?
Missy Ward. Wait.
Okay. I'm looking for her on here. Let me just read for Missy Ward.
Maybe a spirit guide.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Missy Ward, you're asking for. Okay, let me go back here. Some people haven't even gotten one reading here. Please subscribe if you like the channel and you enjoy getting free readings. Please, please, please sub to the channel.
Suzanne McIntosh.
Okay. Jim?
Yeah.
I don't see Suzanne. Is she on the bottom?
No, she was on.
Hi, Kelsey. She's on the top. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I see it. All right. Well, is it Missy Ward? All right. It's just so Martha, P.S. What do you need to hear or guidance from your spirit guides to be able to move on with your business? First of all, you're very organized, and I think that I'm not even going to address that everyone's business is suffering right now. Okay, I mean, I'm just not going to get into that. However, you're not going to go under. Okay, you have to push, though. You really have to get out there and you have to push. You've got to take it. You've got to make the client connections happen, whether it's over the computer or however it is. You've got to connect with people a little bit more, and it's like pushing harder. And I know that doesn't sound great because it's we're all struggling. But the advice from the guides would be to just keep moving forward, at not at a breakneck pace, but at steady, okay, and it will turn around and it will pick up, and that's going to take maybe about 3 months. I don't see it going under, and please don't give up. Please don't give up because you think it will. Anyway, I just don't see it. I don't, and I wish you so much luck with that. However, it's really not actually even luck. It's spirit working with you, and also being able to trust your employees, because I'm not 100% on one of them. So be careful who you trust with your things. Okay. Let's see here. I apologize. Monica D, I'm going to say 2 weeks, love. But you will talk to him in the meantime, but 2 weeks. Where are we at? Suzanne McIntosh. Okay. I just saw you and then I went and scrolled away. Goodness gracious. Jim. Okay. I don't have to look at this because I have a bestie that's helping me. It's awesome. Okay. Jim. He's carrying things. He's always carrying things. He never walks around without having something in his hands. Always busy, always with a project, Jim. Oh, love to joke with you. Love to joke with you. And never felt, I mean, he loved your connection so much. I think he feels he didn't do enough. He wanted to do more. And that's something that he's got to work on because he did the best that he could. He's talking to me about envelopes. He's talking to me about, keeping everything aligned and in good working order. And sometimes he's not so thrilled with the man that's around you, because no one is good enough for you. Okay. Sometimes he feels like, just the little arguments that we have in every relationship that we encounter is he doesn't like it, but he does love you, and he loves the new things that you're doing with your home and your landscaping. And there's a tribute to him somewhere in the house, like it's on a dresser top or it's like an altar. He is, that makes him so happy and it makes him laugh. And he's just joking with you. And so if you feel like a jab, like a poke in the arm, and it would be, I feel the right arm, so I'm being poked by him right now in the right arm, right here. Okay, just right here. You will know that it's him. And he's talking about a celebration coming up, whether it's an anniversary or birthday. Wait to feel that poke for that time. You will. He's trying to take your worry away. If he could make everything better and just take it away, he would. And he's, he can't. He has to watch you go through this process. He's good. He's really good. Really healthy and rosy cheeks and laughing and hanging out, on cobblestone streets, with houses that are just beautiful. It doesn't feel like Italy. It's maybe like close to Germany. What? Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyway, he's good, and I hope that makes sense, love. Okay. So we're out of time, and I love every single one of you. I want to once again talk about Reverend Jeannie. Tomorrow night is YouTube. Okay. It would be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will be back Mondays and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on Facebook on Monday, on the Velas Facebook page, and Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and Paul Casino on Sundays. And I think it's 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which would be like 7 Eastern. Like his page. He's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I love you all. And if you have any needs whatsoever to want to talk with me, PM me. Please PM me if something was not understandable, and I will figure out the symbology in it. And please subscribe. Before you go, please subscribe to the channel so I can keep talking to all of you and get with YouTube's algorithm, okay? And I absolutely love and adore all of you. Have a good night.